Hi, today I want to talk about One Part Woman by Perumal Murugan. The story is, I found the story very interesting and unlike anything I have ever read. I don't think it's beginner friendly because it deals with some things. It is kind of different. So I think if you are an avid reader and you have experience in reading and you have experienced quite a few things while reading, then you should go for this book. But if you are trying to start reading, then I don't think you should go for it before you have read like quite a lot. So the story is about Kali and Punna, who live in this small village in South India, and they have been married for 12 years, but they don't have a child, and they are still very much in love. But the societal pressure and taunts and insinuations from their relatives, that drives their relationship to this one thing and one thing only, which is like having a child. And they try to find every possible way to please God, to help them bear a child. And how the story turns is the main center thing in the story is there's this one festival that the community celebrates, and in that one night, uh, this one night in the festival, all the restrictions on men and women are lifted, and any person, like any man, can sleep with any woman. And it could sound weird, but it is how the story is described. But so the question is, will Kali be ready to let Punna go and have another person's child, just because he wants a child, just because society wants him to have a child? And will will Punna be open to the idea? And how the story transcends later is quite shocking, and I found it very interesting book. And yeah, I'll recommend it. It's very good book, and it has two sequels, and I love that about this, because the story kind of hangs on a cliffhanger in the end. And there are two sequels to the book, and they're like two possibilities that could have happened after it. And one is called A Lonely Harvest, and the second one is called Trial by Silence. So in Lonely Harvest, the writer, if I tell you, would I be giving away the story of the first book? Maybe. If you don't want to know, just skip it. But this is so in the first story, so we are left with Kali is upset with Punna, and he has left her in her maternal house and has come back to his house, and so we are left there. And in the Lonely Harvest, the story goes with Kali is now dead. He takes his own life, and now Punna has to live alone, and how that happens, and like how that uh, goes forward. And in Trial by Silence, uh, uh, Kali is very much alive, and they both are angry with each other, and they try to process all the things that have happened. And I think I'll be more interested in Trial by Silence. I don't know why, but I don't want Kali to be dead. and and I really like the relationship that Kali and Punna shared with each other. It's very lovable, it's very lovey-dovey, and it's a good relationship until it gets ruined by uh, all the talk of not having a child and trying to have a child. And yeah, this book came in 2010, I guess. And when after like years, it caused quite a stir because of that festival um, thing that the author mentioned, and it kind of hurt some people's sentiments, I don't know. And yeah, so I don't know why I mentioned that. but yeah, okay. So I think I really like this book, and if you are not put off by these things, like the story, the kind of story that this tells, I think you should go for it. And yeah.